Today, V8s, V10s and V12s make their return to F1 with the sound mod for F1 26. I have got an incredible Spotify playlist for you guys today, courtesy of GM Designs, who's incredibly put V8, V10s and V12 engines into the F1 26 game. That's right, the absolute peak of engine sounds. A great thing about this as well is all these engine sounds actually mix with the current engine sounds, so you are able to hear a slight mix of both, like the turbo whistle. When I say this is a peak listening experience for your ears, I really do mean it, and that's why I'm starting us off here with the one and only V10 engine. Sit back and relax for one lap around Silverstone with Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari powered V10, and I'll come back to you guys at the end of the lap. As you can tell, I got very excited listening to that V10 engine again, and honestly, what an experience that must be to sit in the cockpit as a driver, driving round in a Formula 1 car at speeds of 200 mph with that engine screaming in the back. Yeah, that is just, you can't get any better than that, man. Don't get me wrong, the current engine sounds are okay, but I'm sorry if you're a fan of the V6s or not, nothing beats a screaming F1 car, especially when there's a V10 in the back of it. And to me, that's what I feel like is missing in the modern day F1. Just a bit more of a louder engine sound. Everything else is great. The racing's great, other things are great, but the only thing I would definitely change is the engine. And hopefully we won't need to wait long for this, because luckily for us, the FIA president has stated that in 2030 or 2031, V8 engines are going to be returning. And that's exactly what you're going to hear next around the Hungaroring with Fernando Alonso and the Aston Martin Honda powered V8. Let's hope we can complete a lap first, alright? We have in fact completed a lap there, so safe to say Honda's hard work is definitely paying off. Yeah, you can really tell I'm a fan of Fernando and Aston, can't you? Like, it's been such a hard season so far, guys. Like, I'm really sorry for what is happening to us right now, but we can only hope, okay? We can only hope when we get to Hungary, the upgrades will work. And Zandvoort for the engine upgrades as well, because, you know, it's just as bad as being a Ferrari fan. You know what I mean? I genuinely think Aston and Ferrari fans are the most cursed fan base in the F1 community currently. Like, they have their own horrible experiences in their own way. Like, help us, man. Our final engine here, which you could say peaked between 1989 and 1995, when the regulations required a 3.5 litre naturally inspired engine, that being the V12. Now, all of us have our favourite engine, and of course we can all agree on V10 being one of the greatest engines of all time, but I myself have a little bit of a soft spot for the V12s. And that's why we're going for a ride with Max Verstappen in the Red Bull Ford-powered V12 around Spa. This is going to be something. I can't wait for this. Definitely tell I've got a soft spot for V12s as I was literally falling asleep. You know that monkey meme, you know, where he's just listening to the cassette or phone, whatever he's got in his hand, and he's just sleeping. Like, it's just absolute a peak experience of what he's listening to in that moment. Yeah, that's exactly what was happening there. What an incredible era, man, these engines. V8, V10 and V12s, and even my guy Seb said it at one point during Russia in 2019.
Bring back V12s.
So there you are, V8s, V10s and V12s all in F1 26. So if you want to go and install this mod and play for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description. And I will say as well, I recommend Simplified Launcher for launching this mod. That'll make your life a lot more easier, so that's highly recommended. Make sure to subscribe to see more F1 26 content like you've just watched. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.